So why is Tesla stock absolutely tanking today? What's going on, guys? Happy Friday. Today's October 11th, 7:40 a.m. in the morning here in Arizona. And the question everyone is asking is, should I buy Tesla stock? I thought that we could talk about the pros and the cons. So again, if you guys didn't know, Tesla had its robotaxi event, whatever it is that you want to call it. Someone got offended. I called it the robotaxi event, or yeah, it's a robot, but it doesn't matter. They had an unveiling yesterday. It was probably one of my favorites. They released their cyber taxi, which is like a 2-passenger vehicle that's fully autonomous. It has inductive charging, and it's supposed to be released no later than 2027. The second thing is the robovan, robobus or robovan. I forgot what he called it, but it could fit anywhere from 10 to 20 passengers, and it's supposed to get cost down for about down to 5 to 10 cents per person. And then on top of that, a quick little update on the Optimus robot. So we didn't get an official date. Is the reason that the market's selling off is we didn't get enough details. Does Elon Musk overpromise sometimes? Sure. I mean, you could have your opinions, no question about that. But when it comes down to how the market's reacting, I have my opinions. I thought the event was great. My opinion doesn't matter. Your opinion doesn't matter. It's all about how the market reacts. Market reacting in a very negative way, which again, if you're a big, Elon fan or you want to invest in Tesla, could this be a big dip buy opportunity? Let's talk about it. So again, if we look at this on the 4-hour time frame, the first thing that I want to share is that we've been indicating signs of an uptrend leading up to this event. So could this be a buy the rumors, sell the news type of news, right? It shouldn't be much of a surprise. Where we got rejected was the same general range where we got rejected before. Same previous resistance of right around 270. That shouldn't be a surprise. So therefore, as we do get rejected there, we begin to show signs of a potential reversal. Overall, the event happens. We aggressively sell off today. Now we're trading at lows of 210 to 220 per share. This should be pretty exciting, right? Because I plugged this into my risk to reward ratio calculator. I'm not too sure if you guys are aware of this. I share this with all of my LPP members. I think it's a great way for a beginner to always be able to plan out their trade with entries, exits, their stop loss, and they're aware of the risk to reward ratios that this specific stock offers. I did this with about 100 shares, which is about $22,000. Again, you can make these adjustments accordingly of what your intention is. But if I were to buy Tesla stock at 220 per share and the intention to sell it at 250, right? So that is from 220 per share, which is roughly right around the price range that it's at right now, and sell it back at 250, which is not at the highest price point, but it is again at 250 per share, and then with a stop loss of 215. So let's say it does continue to indicate signs of some selling pressure. My job is not to avoid risk. My job is simply to manage it, and you always have to take that into consideration. You can see that again, this thing offers a risk to reward ratio based off of the profit potential to 250 to the potential to cut losses at 215 of 6, meaning that it offers 6% for every 1% of potential risk. I really like that risk to reward ratio, but the thing that I don't like is the market sentiment and market direction, and overall just the price action for Tesla as of right now. So again, in best case scenario, I can walk away with $3,000 in the green. Worst case scenario, I can walk away with $500 in the green with the 100 shares that I'm quickly talking about. On the 5-minute time frame, you can see that Tesla is beginning to indicate some signs of an overall uptrend, but the thing that I want to share with you again is that the NASDAQ market is incredibly bullish right now, and the market just gapped up for no reason already. Market's very overbought. This is just my opinion, and hear me out. If the market, because of how overbought it is, it's getting rejected at the same previous resistance. If the market begins to pull on back, not just the NASDAQ market, but also the S&P 500, if this thing begins to retrace, I believe that Tesla will only continue to sell off. I think that, again, it's not just something that you want to blindly buy the dip on just randomly today and expect to make money for this thing to recover back to 250. I think this is either going to be a swing trade or potential investment because it's going to take some time. I think that there could be more selling pressure that follows. And then once it finally begins to actually show signs of a support, again, I want to see that the price action is actually indicating signs of an uptrend where therefore I can justify getting in because it's actually showing signs of growth and it's not just a buy the dip opportunity. You, of course, could always jump into something, cross your fingers, hope for something to happen, but we all know long-term how that tends to pan out. So again, I thought that I would encourage you to, yes, let's talk about Tesla, but also to encourage you to never be afraid to plan out your trade best and worst case scenario so you know exactly what you're getting yourself into. So if you see this and you're like, whoa, I don't want to lose $500, then guess what? you don't have to take the trade. And that's the beautiful thing about it. And just like I was saying, looks like we are getting rejected on the 5-minute time frame. We could see that the EMA is still acting as a resistance. And again, as the NASDAQ market begins to sell off, which it looks like we are showing signs of a potential reversal right now, we'll see if that price action follows. If we break below that EMA line, we have huge gap down potential. And you know that if this thing continues to sell off, I will short the crap out of the market. And again, all I'm waiting for is for proper confirmation. I've already posted my update with my LPP team. I trade with them every single day. Again, they get to see all of my good trades, all of my bad trades. Just kind of like yesterday, I lost $2,900 overall on the day, but in my live session with them, they actually saw me make about $1,500 to $1,600, which then later ended up being in the red. But again, they get to see all of the good and all of the bad. It's just a raw live session. They also got to see what I was prepping for right now for my NVIDIA short. NVIDIA, just like the rest of the market, ran up. It became very overbought. Now I'm looking to short it. So I'm very excited to follow up to see if we actually get that confirmation. If you want to tune on into my live trading session as soon as Monday, it's the second link in the description down below, and I'll see you there. Take care, team.